a 4x4 adventure on sea four-wheel driving. Col de Sommeiller is an international high mountain pass at an elevation of 2,993 meters above sea level, located on the French-Italian border. It's one of the highest roads in Europe. The access road is very easy to ride. It winds through beautiful countryside. Along the way, you will come across an artificial water reservoir. The beginning of the track, you pay €8 entrance fee, and you are free to go and enjoy your ride. Also, this is the best place to air down your tires. The ride started among trees, but at a certain altitude, the trees disappear and only lower bushes and grassy vegetation remain. This part of the mountains, where the grass looks like a soft green carpet, is probably the most beautiful. Along the way, you will encounter 2 water crossings. The amount of water depends on the season, the amount of snowmelt, and current precipitation. As you can see, we had no problems, hence no fun. Eventually, you will reach a picturesque valley with 2 waterfalls. There used to be a restaurant in the valley, but when we were there in 2025, it was out of service. Grazing cattle is a common sight in this area. Passing each other on narrow ramps is not easy and requires not only driving skills but also discipline. Remember, the driver going downhill must always yield, even if it's a motorcycle. Sometimes an improvised fix leads to a queue on the ramp. This beautiful 26-kilometer climb above Bardnecchia has it all. Hairpins, alpine dams, a lake at the summit, and views to die for. The road is named after Germain Sommeiller, the Italian engineer who led the construction of the Frejus railway tunnel beneath the Alps. Out of nowhere, patches of snow begin to appear in the green grass. At this point, everyone realizes that there really is a glacier waiting at the end of the track. As you can see, there is a well-worn path next to the small bridge. It's not that visitors necessarily need to drive through the water. It's because the locals say that the bridge is not to be trusted. The grass is no longer a soft green carpet. It's more like a torn old blanket. Slowly but surely, the grass, moss, and lichen are giving way to bare rocks. Accessible typically from late spring through autumn, The route's higher sections often stay snowbound until summer. The uppermost part is demanding and can only be tackled with true off-road vehicles. This is what the mountains look like in July at an altitude of 3,000 meters above sea level. Just bare rocks and snow. And this is where our journey ended. Melting snow had disrupted the loose road surface, which consisted of small stones and dust. The car slid down the slope, and during the self-recovery got stuck with its rear end on a large rock and its front end buried in half a meter of snow. The video does not give reality justice. Fortunately, with the help of other off-road enthusiasts, we were able to free the car. We battled through piles of snow, jacked the car high to break it free from the boulder, and jammed 4 max tracks under the wheel to claw our way out. To the driver's great surprise, the tires, which were underinflated to 16 psi, distributed the weight of the car so well that the snow did not collapse, and the car slid easily down the hill. The tire tracks were only 3 centimeters deep. Although the entire track leads through beautiful countryside, and we saw much more than is captured in this video, it goes without saying that this section of rough rocks was the most fun part of the entire track. So this year we didn't make it to the glacier and the glacial lake. Maybe next time. Motorcyclists riding down the hill reported that the road was even more snow-covered further down, and that even they were unable to drive down it. We had no choice but to leave the crumbling trail, slide down the snow, and return to civilization. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more adventures on C4 wheel driving.